Hello everybody, Flamin' Shark back with another video, and today is going to be the part 1 finale of RWBY Volume 8. I know officially they are not referring to it as part 1, but I think a 5-6 week hiatus, I think is a long enough hiatus right in the middle of the volume for me to be able to refer to this as RWBY Volume 8 Part 1, and when they return with chapters 8 to 14 as Volume 8 Part 2. So this is the Volume 8 Part 1 finale, Chapter 7 of Volume 8, War. So the trend that I keep mentioning, I was mentioning it from pretty early in the volume, and I think at this point there is a high probability that all 14 chapters will only be one word. To review, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm thinking of these off the top of my head, it is divide, refuge, strings, fault, amity, midnight, and now war. So, I mean, this one, I mean, what do you have to say? War. I mean, it's war. War is kind of long form, and this war, it's kind of, I guess it's more so a battle that, in a sense, officially has made this a war. Like, it's officially, in a sense, a kind of almost world war now. Because even though it's the battle for Atlas, everyone knows what's happening. Well, they don't know exactly what's happening, but because of the Chapter 5, the events of Chapter 5 with the RWBY's message getting out through Amity, thanks to Penny and Pietro and Maria, but, you know, obviously mainly Penny and Pietro, everyone knows about Salem and all of that stuff, and that's really just all there is to it. So this becomes, you know, obviously, like, pretty much all of us think Atlas is going to get fucked and Salem's going to win pretty hard in this season. Now, I still think there's a very high chance that at least one villain dies this volume. Which villain, I really don't know. I could see Watts dying. I could see Hazel dying. I mean, I can see most of them potentially dying. So, as far as a specific villain, I have no idea. But I think there's a good chance that at least one villain dies. But, I mean, I think we also could agree it's a guarantee almost that at least one of the main heroes is going to die. And I think it's at least one. I think the over-under would be on 2, right? So it's like, do you go, or the over-under would probably be on 1.5. So do you say less than 1.5 or more than 1.5? I don't know, because 2 is like the magic number. I feel like 2 of the main heroes, it's hard for me to say 2 will die. But I mean, technically that's what happened in V3, but again, in reality, was Penny a main hero at that point? Probably not. Now at this point she is, well, sort of. Penny is an obvious character to potentially die for real this time, but I don't know. I don't feel like she's one of the ones I really think is going to die just because of all the sus with her. She seems a little too obvious, even though I guess Ren and Nora also feel obvious, but at least with them, it's hard to pick which one. But this is it. You know, this episode, obviously the end of Midnight, the shields were taken down, and Salem and her whale and her forces landed on Atlas. And now they're in Atlas. The Grimm are in Atlas. Salem's forces, both the Grimm and her human and Faunus, in the case of Tyrion, forces are in Atlas. Everyone's there. Neo, Emerald, Mercury, Cinder, Tyrion, Hazel. Watts is in custody, but he's also in Atlas. And Salem, I don't think I missed anyone there. And her hound, in addition to all her other Grimm. And obviously in Atlas currently are RWBY, Weiss, Blake, Nora, who's probably still kind of messed up from what happened in Chapter 3. And then Ironwood, Winter, and Jean, Ren, Yang, Winter, and the Aesops are probably all heading back up to Atlas after realizing what's about to go down. They're probably heading to Atlas, if I had to guess. Lots of stuff going on. I have no idea what this episode is and what the cliffhanger is going to be, because we got the chapter, what I was expecting to be the Chapter 7 cliffhanger was the Chapter 6 cliffhanger. So I have no idea what they're actually going to leave us on for a month and a half with this episode, but it's really exciting. As far as what's because obviously this will be going up on the 26th, the day after Christmas. As far as what will be replacing RWBY on Saturdays, or if, it'll just be part of the rotation, I will talk about this in the next Saturday, because next Saturday will be my New Year update video. Will be on January 2nd, Saturday, January 2nd, since we don't have a RWBY video to post. I will be talking about a bunch of stuff. So if you guys are curious about that, I will be doing RWBY live reactions when the series returns in February. So there will be, I will be keeping up to RWBY in the same manner that I've been keeping it up to. It will be on Saturdays, in the exact same format once it returns. But I will talk about kind of what we're doing in the intermediate and just generally all kinds of plans for the channel. It'll be a massive update video. I'll talk about a bunch of different stuff. It should be very interesting. There should be a lot of information in that update video that'll be coming 2 Saturdays from now, I guess. Well, technically it's about 2 in the morning on Sunday, but really Saturday night for me when I'm recording this. But obviously you guys will be seeing it next Saturday. So for you guys, 7 days from now, a week from now, next Saturday will be my massive update video where I'll talk about just a bunch of stuff relating to the channel and give you guys a general idea of what I'm planning to do for January and beyond, really. But for the time being, this will be the last RWBY reaction until Chapter 8, which obviously will be, if I'm not mistaken, that will drop February 6th, which means my reactions to RWBY will return February 13th, if I'm not mistaken on my dates. But yeah, I'm really, really excited for this. So many things could happen. I mean, we talk about character deaths, we talk about the fall of Atlas, we talk about what Salem can make with the staff. We talk about the lamp is still in play and her getting to the beacon relic via the lamp. There's still the possibility of possibly Cinder using the relic given the intro. I mean the lamp, that is, Jin. There's so many things in play here that are so interesting. I mean, this has been such a phenomenal season so far. And yeah, this will conclude the first half. And the first half is going to go down as pretty amazing for me. So, second half just has to bring it home, and second half's just going to be absolute madness. So, but it seems like the way they've set it up, the madness is going to start in this episode. So let's not waste any more time, and we'll just talk about what actually happened. So let's check out the Part 1 finale of RWBY Volume 8, Chapter 7, War, in 3, 2, 1, and play. Ba, 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 ba. You know what? It's the last time we're gonna do it until February, so why not? We said goodbye to all the things we loved. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough, not enough, not enough. Left in faith, left our solitude, our carefree peace. When we thought would change the world was just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise, the tragic ends before our eyes. Hope has no place here. Maybe the path that leads our way home will finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some dreams will rot on the vine. Some lives will end much too soon. Some evil will never ever die. Some wars will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk the fall and fight for every life. Also, I think there's a chance we get a new OP for Part 2. It's unlikely, but I think it's the highest chance we've ever had for 2 OPs in one volume, 14 chapters, and the way that this is a cutoff point, I could see it. I honestly could see a second OP. Especially since we've only had 2, lyrical, so oh my god, that's really cool. Oh, that's a really cool start. Also, the farming stuff, yep. Here come the Grimm. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and that's the problem. Jesus Christ, that whale is disgustingly big. Yeah, when they showed that whale in comparison to Atlas in the wide shot, it's insane how big that whale is. And it's just gonna breed more and more and more and more Grim. We still haven't seen... Oh, no. Apathy. And the, Jesus Christ. I think those were Apathy. Oh, Atlas looks so cool there, too. Well, this is what you guys have been training for all your lives. Not that you necessarily knew it. Yep. Oh God, Ironwood. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
I am evacuating all citizens to the subway. Prepare Manta Squad Omega and dispatch to every part of Atlas.
But, sir...
Now!
Citizens of Atlas, please proceed to the nearest underground subway stations for shelter.
And here comes the panic. Jesus Christ. Well, that immediately caused massive panic.
Dad? Look!
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, Jesus, what are they? Are they about to show some,
We need to go!
Yeah, you need to go.
Get the hardline shields back up, sir. The generators took too much damage.
Then don't waste resources on them. Beta Squad, the creature.
We tried bombs, missiles, but we can't make a dent, sir.
Sir,
In the whale.
Shani here. Penny is still MIA, but we've apprehended Ark, Xiaolong, and Ren.
Stand by for further orders.
Ark, Xiaolong, and
Those
Ren.
fugitives out of your sight.
That sounds so weird
Of course.
because Ren's is
Still
his
just
last name,
following
yeah.
orders.
And he goes by it because it's like the Chinese thing or whatever. Or whatever the deal is, yeah, because it's Lai Ren, not Ren Lai.
That's where the Grim took Oscar.
Yep.
It's even bigger than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Grim don't take prisoners.
This one did.
If you would just let us go.
Cease fire. Manta Squads, concentrate on secondary hostiles.
Yep.
Command is working on a solution for the creature.
What do you have in mind, sir?
We aren't making any progress attacking the thing from the outside. But from the inside, it could be vulnerable. Science team is putting together a bomb. When it's ready, we'll drop it off as close to the target as possible. Then your team will deliver it on foot.
Suicide mission.
Your rendezvous coordinates now.
Of course, sir. We will
Jesus
hit the point
Christ.
where we will get it done.
But Oscar's in there.
You can't do this!
I mean, honestly, that feels like it's a suicide mission for you guys, too. Oh, Yang can relate to that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! What the hell? The piano! Oh my god, she's literally orchestrating a war. Are you kidding me? Emerald, what the hell are you doing? Is Emerald... What is Emerald doing? Oh, hello, Seer. Is she using... Yeah, she is. Okay. I was gonna say... Dude, Emerald... Oscar. Oh my god, this is actually the face turn, isn't it?
That stuff
What
you
the
pulled.
fuck?
She'd have killed you if you didn't just pop up somewhere else. Still, you can make things easier on yourself if you start telling the truth.
She's never wondered why she recruited you specifically, to help her find the relics.
We share a vision. She's gonna create a new world order.
That's not what
No
she's doing.
kingdoms. And no Huntsman Academy.
Not quite. Well, that is true.
New
But
world order.
no, she's trying to end the
When
world.
Salem gets all 4 relics, there will be no worlds left at all. Don't you get it? She's been alive longer than you can comprehend.
She wants to die.
All she craves now is release.
Yep.
Stop lying! Salem can't be killed. When she came for me, I killed her over and over again. The longest
Oh,
she was
wow.
gone was only a few hours. Before
Jesus.
she put herself back together.
She
I
literally...
couldn't lift my arms
Yep.
anymore. She showed me that through her, I could have the vengeance I needed.
Yep.
Oh, Hazel. Don't you see that is why she came for you?
Yep.
Because she could make you believe that this is what
Yep.
you needed?
This is
Yeah.
what you deserve!
Yes! But Oscar, the people of Atlas, Remnant,
They
haven't
don't.
done what you've done for justice. You've done it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because she pushed you to think it would help you.
Holy crap.
Has it?
Holy crap. Oscar. I mean, Ozpin, you know. But technically. But it's Ozpin talking, so.
Now what am I good for?
Oh, Nora. That must be awkward being in this room.
How
have
is she?
I've done what I can, but she needs a doctor.
you guys were watching the
Hopefully May's
video.
able to reach the others. I really hope they're okay.
Yeah. Technically,
Salem's
for
monster is
now.
making Grimm faster than the Atlas military can kill them. The city won't stand a chance unless we stop it.
It's
Yeah.
massive. Way bigger than a Leviathan. What can we even do?
Penny launched Amity, and our message went out. Do we just wait for someone to come?
I don't think that's an
If they
option.
come.
Yeah. Too many variables there. How long it takes and
How did it
if
all
they...
get like this?
Fiona said your friends haven't been heard from in a while. Unfortunately, the last thing they're worried about is a couple of kids. Come on. I've got the ship ready to head back and...
What? We can't leave.
It's chaos at the crater. Atlas has its army, but Mantle only has us. People are
Ow.
dying.
Yeah.
People are dying here, too. Don't you have family in Atlas?
No. Mantle needed me. And to the Marigolds, that meant I wasn't their son anymore.
Oh!
And I made sure that everyone
Damn.
knew that I wasn't their daughter.
Oh!
So forgive me.
Oh!
They've got Henry, yours have Whitley.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying.
Well, there's a direct
I don't know
line
Which
about...
side are you on,
Yeah.
anyway?
We've heard that before.
There are no sides.
Yeah.
We want to help everyone.
Divide them,
We're all
tear
facing
them
Salem
apart.
together. And together is the only way we're going to get out of it.
Yeah. And honestly, I think that's the best you can ask for at this
So how
point is
exactly
get
do
out
we
of
get
it.
out of it?
Yeah, I don't know if... Yeah, I don't see a path to victory even.
So long as this world turns, you
Shall walk its face. Yep.
That was the curse cast upon her. But if Salem can divide humanity beyond repair, and bring all 4 relics back together, she believes that maybe her curse will be broken. The gods will rule against us, and destroy Remnant, once and for all.
Including her. But why would they kill her? Honestly.
Nice story. But if Gretchen's death taught me one thing, it was never to trust you.
That is
Please,
fair.
Let me.
But Oscar...
You want him to trust us, and trust me.
He tried to hide it from
Her
us.
name is Jin.
Huh?
You want her to come out of the lab? Just say her name.
Oh my
You
god.
can still answer one more question.
After all that, you're just going to give Salem the password?
No.
I'm giving you the password. Yep.
And hoping you'll find the truth for yourself.
Holy shit. Holy shit. And Emerald heard
He's
it.
a prisoner, Em. He'll say what he thinks will get him out.
Oh my god.
So you're still going to Vacuo? After what I just told you?
Yep.
Those are Salem's new orders.
Yep.
And I know better than to disobey
Oh
Salem.
my god. Emerald is turning. This is it.
Even if what he said was true,
But where does Cinder fit
can't
into
stop
this?
Salem. You told me yourself. Hazel tried. He failed, and he got in line. Big guy's not gonna pick fights he can't win.
Yeah.
Neither should we.
Aw, they do care about it. He
And all
does
this is
care about her,
pointless
though.
anyway. Salem's not ending the world.
Of course she is.
Tyrion!
You're surprised? Salem is destruction incarnate. Our mistress wishes to see the end of it all. There is no ideal more beautiful.
Wow,
You see that
Tyrion!
from the start. You must be out of your mind.
Wow, Tyrion!
Now,
All this villain focus too. Oh, they're already going to Vacuo now. This is so interesting. They're going to Vacuo now. And they're splitting up. Oh my god. What the hell is V8? What is happening? Wow, those two, man. I was getting really worried because Mercury is a bit of an ass, but he does still care about her. 100%.
That creature causes more damage every minute. We cannot wait.
Yeah.
Winter, give us a chance to try to rescue him first. We could be your test run. You don't know what'll be waiting for you inside, right? So we can go ahead to check it out. And look for Oscar while we're inside.
You want to go inside that thing alone?
Wouldn't you do it for Elm? Harriet? Vine?
Damn.
We don't let feelings get in the way of making the right call. Trading 3 lives for 1 is stupid.
That is fair.
It's not.
Oh shit, Ren.
He's our friend. We will do whatever it takes to find him. Because we care about him.
Holy shit, Ren. Aw.
I really had you pegged as the most level-headed of the bunch. But
Yeah,
I guess you're just
but he
as
still
naive.
cares.
Feelings don't matter.
Damn.
The job matters.
Holy shit.
When you lose someone on your team, you move on. Replace them.
You haven't moved on
Like
from
Marrow
Clover.
replaced Tortuga, and Winter replaced...
No! No one is replaceable.
There you go, Ren. What the fuck?
You don't really believe that.
Oh my god, he can read emotions.
Furious about losing Clover.
He can read emotions.
You miss him.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh my god. Ren's semblance just evolved. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's why you lost against Team RWBY. You try to fight how you feel about each other, so you'll never truly work as a team.
Shut up! You don't know what you're talking about! Everyone calm down.
Holy shit, Ren. That was insane. There's so much going on and it's all so good. Oh god, we're about to get cucked.
You can't be serious. They're fugitives and traitors.
I outrank you.
Oh, Winter. Pulling that card.
If you aren't out in time, we drop the payload. No matter what.
They can accept that, I'm sure.
We understand.
Yes, ma'am. Holy crap. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh my god, Jean, Ren, and Yang are going in the monster.
Either.
Ruby's not.
In
At least
fact,
not yet.
you don't want to be a part of it at all anymore.
I have a job to do, and I'm going to do it.
Of course, Marrow. Damn, Ren is just, dude. That semblance.
You don't either.
Whoa, that's a lot of emotions.
Wait, what about Crow and
Jesus
Robin?
Christ,
Or maybe
holy
if we get
shit.
them out of wherever they're being held, they could...
No, see, you just don't get it. This is not a situation where everyone wins. Now you all can come with me to help in Mantle, or I can drop you off near the front lines if you still want to help Atlas. Your uncle and Robin can't save us. We have to choose. So choose.
Yep. Atlas or Mantle. Oh, that is actually her dress. I was like, wait, I saw... Who the hell is this? Klein? Yeah, okay, yeah, right. Yeah, yeah.
I heard there was a patient here who needed my help.
I am so sorry, Klein. It's my fault that Father...
Please don't worry, my snowflake.
Aw.
It had nothing to do with you. And everything to do with Jacques.
Fuck Jacques.
Well,
instead of fuck them kids, it's just fuck that
wait,
dad.
How did you know?
Ah, young Whitley, I'm so glad that you rang. May I please...
Hey,
I understand
Whitley.
it's urgent.
Yes, she's in Weiss's room. Just go up there.
I haven't been gone that long,
Yeah,
Mr. Whitley.
he knows.
I believe I can find it.
Yep.
You called
Aw.
Klein.
That girl needs a doctor. I didn't do it for you.
I know.
Yep.
That's why it means so much to me.
Yes! 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 Oh my god, thank you. Oh, now Whitley's gonna die now, isn't he?
Did you call anyone else?
Can't say I did. I swear to God, who is this? We have not seen Cinder. The hell is that? Oh no! Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh no. What the hell? What is that cliffhanger? Did she just die? I assume she's about to reboot and then try and kill them. And also get the staff. But I don't even know what okay, she ended up landing right in front of Schnee Manor. Oh my god. What a crazy episode. It's weird. That actually feels like that was less of a cliffhanger than I was expecting, though. Huh. Wow. That's a weird cliffhanger. I dig it, though. I don't even know what to say to it. Like, it's really weird because Episode 6 was like the big cliffhanger, and Episode 7 was just like the cliffhanger of like the first part of what's going to be like the rest of the season, and like this like war arc of this, or this like Battle for Atlas arc of the series. But it's really interesting because Mercury and Tyrion are going to Vacuo right now. Like, what? Like, that's such a like kind of twist on the whole thing. Like Mercury and Tyrion going straight to Vacuo has me thinking like, huh. Oh my god, there was so much in that episode. We got the Whitley and Weiss moment where Whitley did a thing that was good, and then Weiss was like, "Aww," and it was like so adorable, and I love it. I love it. Like, I've been wanting the Whitley storyline to go somewhere for pretty much as long as we've had Whitley. So, 4 seasons, 4 years basically. And to see it finally going somewhere is just warms my heart, because I really want to like this kid, because I think it's part of the effect of like, he had a horrible parent, and he had a lot of bullshit in his life that really kind of led him down the path that he's on. And I think it's really cool. And I think that's one of the reasons I like Weiss and Winter so much. Because obviously Weiss was my favorite character for a while. Is she now? I don't know. And Winter is up there too. I do love Winter. So it makes me happy to see what they're doing with Whitley, and to see him, be that happy. Because honestly, like with Weiss, Whitley, Willow, and Winter, I want the W Schnees to be happy. The only Schnee I don't want to be happy is the one that doesn't have a W in their first name. Because obviously he's a terrible person. But Whitley was never a terrible person. He was just kind of weird and sus, and a result of his upbringing. And you have to remember, like, what was Weiss like before she bonded with with her friends? Like, probably not much different than Whitley. I mean, and we kind of saw a little bit of that obviously in V1, and I think the difference is we got to spend that time to learn more about who she is and see her grow and evolve as a character. We haven't had that chance with Whitley, but I fully believe that I never doubted that they were going to do something with Whitley, and I hope they do more with him in season 8, part 2. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what he can do, but whatever it is, it's going to be sauce, and whatever's about to happen with Penny is insane, because either she just died, which I highly doubt, or she's about to reboot and then be Watts's murder robot maiden thing, or whatever. And I don't know, maybe she'll fight them, maybe she won't, but at the very least she's going to go after the vault and that, and I guess Ironwood wants that, kind of, but not. You guys know the deal. It's really sus. There's so many ways this could go. And with 7 chapters left in the volume, there's a lot of a time to really explore this battle and get a lot of spice. I think another interesting thing is we didn't see Cinder at all in this episode. There was no Cinder, no Neo, which implies that Cinder and Neo likely went on the mission. So I assume Neo went with Cinder on the mission because we saw Tyrion, we saw Mercury, we saw Emerald, we saw Hazel, we saw Salem, we also saw Oscar, of course, or Oz/Oscar. So we saw everyone except Cinder and Neo. So I assume Cinder and Neo went on that mission to go after the Winter Maiden, as did the Hound. So we're probably going to see Cinder and Neo and the Hound all show up for Penny. And it's just a bunch of spice all around, a bunch of spicy sauce. And it's so exciting, but obviously we're going to have to wait a while. Not that I mind, but it's really weird because I'm just weirded out by this cliffhanger. This is such a... And I respect it. I respect that they weren't worried about cutting off. But this feels like a different type of cuck cliffhanger because, like, Chapter 6 ending was the ending I was expecting for Chapter 7, and then Chapter 7's ending feels more like what Chapter 8. It's like we're missing an episode. It's really weird. But no, I really enjoyed this chapter, and it was a bit of an odd send-off, because it was like the start of the insanity that I thought Chapter 8 would be, prior to Chapter 6, of course. But it was still a great send-off, and it's left us obviously salivating for more, and I'm sure all of you can't wait for February when we get more RWBY and finish off Volume 8, which has all the setups to be the best volume of RWBY, but we'll see how it turns out. Obviously, Jean, Ren, and Yang are going on their mission. They're going to the Whale to try and sauce stuff. So the thing about who's still on the Whale, because Tyrion's gone, Mercury's gone, we can assume Neo and Cinder have probably left. So the people on the Whale are Oscar, so you team them up. So you have the Team Yang will be back together with Ren, Yang, Oscar, and Jean. And then you have Emerald, Hazel, and Salem. And the interesting thing is Emerald and Hazel are teasing face turns. So it's actually possible that we end up in a situation where it's Emerald, Hazel, Jean, Oscar, Ren, and Yang versus Salem. I know that sounds crazy, but that's possible. Now, who's more likely to turn, Hazel or Emerald? I feel like Emerald. Emerald is like ready to turn. She's been ready to turn for a while. Cinder is the only reason she hasn't, and I think she's fully realizing what exactly this is, and she'll want to turn with Cinder, but either way, I think it feels like this episode really, to me, implied Emerald's gonna turn. Hazel, I'm not as sure, but he makes sense too. Because really the only ones that you can kind of lock in to not turn are Tyrion and Watts, because obviously there's Salem, but Cinder is a weird one because it's impossible for me to imagine her turning, but at the same time there is a lot of narrative backing for her to turn even before getting her backstory. And not just necessarily turning, and that doesn't necessarily mean a face turn, that could just mean turning on Salem. I mean, she can still be a villainous character and not work for Salem. There's a lot of options there. But no, that was an awesome episode. I absolutely loved this episode, and it's so exciting. I'm so ready for part 2 of V8. It's going to be amazing. This was a weird episode, though, I will say. That cliffhanger wouldn't have been weird if it was just next episode in a week, right? The Chapter 6 cliffhanger felt like, I'll see you in 6 weeks type of cliffhanger. This one did not at all. And I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse, honestly, but I'm excited to see what happens, Penny and all that. I'm going to assume we get the same OP, but I think there is the highest chance we've had in the entire series of having 2 OPs in one volume. If this would be the moment, because it's the longest break, mid-season break the show has ever had. It's exactly at halfway, and now it's fully wartime now, and I could kind of see it, but I doubt it because And like most of the things in the OP have kind of already been like implied or happened or whatever. But we'll see what happens, I guess. I love this episode. This episode was great. I don't know where this ranks among my favorite episodes. I mean, the last like 4 have all been phenomenal, in my opinion, 4 to 7. But yeah, there was so much stuff there. There was also the May thing that was kind of cool. I don't really look into that stuff too much, but I do remember like that was confirmed last season. The whole thing with May and her sauce. We didn't know the specifics of her character, as far as I know, like her backstory that was kind of revealed a little bit there, but that was kind of like a really emotional way to reveal it. It did feel like tiny bit shoehorned, but it still, I feel like, fit in the situation because it was like her emotional response, and of course it would be something as personal as that. So it was pretty saucy. I did like that quite a bit. There was just so much. Like, we got the Weiss Whitley thing, we got the May thing, we got the Winter thing, we got Ren unlocking like an evolution of his semblance. What else did we get? Jesus, we got all kinds of villain stuff. We got Mercury stuff, Emerald stuff, Hazel stuff. We got Salem conducting the war. We got Tyrion being a sus. Like, just so many different potatoes all around. Like, it was so weird. Like, Cinder and Neo were like, felt like the only characters we didn't see in this episode. We saw Ironwood. We just saw everyone, it seems like, except for Cinder and Neo, which is really weird. But it kind of makes sense given the last episode was all about Cinder. She was like the one character, major character that wasn't in this episode. So yeah, I guess that kind of works out in a weird way. But yeah, that's going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the next time we do a RWBY V8 reaction, it'll be February. It's still December now. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, it's going to be a while. Obviously, I have a lot of fun stuff that I'll be doing in the meantime. Finishing ReZero Season 2 Part 1, Kizumonogatari, more Teen Titans, more Assassination Classroom, more She-Ra, more Hunter. I'll be starting JoJo. I'll finished Hunter, started JoJo by the time RWBY comes back. Lots of insane stuff coming, and I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, we'll have watched more AOT as well. Attack on Titan final season has been very interesting so far, and the next episode will be out very soon. That'll be fun. But yeah, there's just so much going on, and I feel like February will be here before I know it. You know, it's almost Christmas. Obviously, for you guys, Christmas already happened. This will be the day after Christmas. But yeah, Christmas will be awesome, and all of that will be great. But I feel like February will be here soon, and we'll be back with RWBY, and those last 7 chapters are going to be insane. And like Vacuo, like, are we going to see Mercury and Tyrion like doing stuff in Vacuo this volume? Like, it feels weird that they left this soon. I don't know. That was like a really interesting like detail in this, and that has me a little concerned. And then also it's like, does Help show up and all that? I feel like Raven and Ty are like the 2 people that are just stuck in my head. I know they didn't show Raven, but I feel like that's because they were hiding her. I really think Raven and Ty, I don't know if together. You would think probably together, unless I think I saw someone make a comment of like Ty staying behind so Raven could like portal people out, which would be pretty cool. I think I saw that in one of my comments on one of my videos, but and that probably came from someone else anyways, but that would be really cool. I think another idea that would be interesting would be, I don't know, there's a lot of things they could do, but I'm curious, like, the other idea that I think is, like, kind of obvious is what if everyone we saw shows up? Obviously not the Shopkeep, that'd be a meme, but, like, Glinda, Ilya, Gira, and, like, other people with them, obviously, Sun and Neptune, and I would hope the rest of Team Sun, and I would also hope Team Coffee, because I haven't read the books. I might read them after V8, maybe on the channel, we'll see, but, obviously, I know that they've been doing the Vacuo sauce, and that's what the books are about. I still need to buy the second book. I only have the first one. I need to obviously read those because I haven't read them yet, and that's why I might make videos about them. We'll see. Something to think about after V8. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of potential for where they could go with these last 7 episodes. It feels like I struggle to imagine the heroes grasping this out. But then I also think of songs like Miracle. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think Salem gets the staff. I think that's the biggest lock. But that if Salem gets the staff, then Atlas is doomed. Like, there's no middle ground there. So I guess, yeah, I could see a way where, like, it's not as bad as we might have thought. But yeah, no, I don't see a way where Salem doesn't end up with the staff. That just seems like an inevitability at this point. So I was gonna, like, kind of talk my way into, like, best case scenario, but I really doubt she's not getting the staff, and that essentially is worst case scenario. Then it just comes down to who dies and who doesn't, and, you know, best case scenario is not many people. But yeah, wow, what an episode. But more so, what a volume, and I guess what an arc, really. This Atlas arc has been, without a doubt, my favorite arc of the series, and if it ends as well as it's gone on, it will easily be my favorite arc of the series between V7 and V8. Anyways, I think now is as good a time as any for me to bid you all adieu. Flamin' Shark and RWBY Volume 8, at least until February, signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video, and I will see you next time with RWBY, at least Volume 8, in February. Thanks for watching. Peace.